Biscoff Christmas stars. This is the recipe that everyone is going to love this festive season. Another brilliant all-in-one bowl recipe. So I've got my flour, and into that I'm going to put 2 types of sugar. I've got my soft light brown sugar, and I've also got my demerara sugar, and that's going to give it that lovely crunch. Into that I'm going to add a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and a very small pinch of salt. A generous heaped tablespoon of my Spéculoos spice mix. I've got my finely ground flaxseed. Into this I'm going to add some unsweetened plant-based milk, and I've melted some of our homemade plant-based butter. You can get the recipe on our channel, with some golden syrup. I'm going to mix that all together. You will have a very dry and crumbly dough, and that's what we want. Next, with clean hands, I'm going to knead this for about 5 minutes. So my dough has come together very nicely. And this recipe makes about 100 star-shaped biscuits. So if you don't need all of that, which I don't, I'm just going to cut the dough in half. And I'm going to wrap this and put it in the freezer, and it'll be ready whenever you want it. Just take it out, defrost it, you can roll it, and you've got biscuits without even trying. So for the dough that you are going to roll and you're going to cut and bake up, what ideally you want to do is wrap it and put it in the refrigerator overnight. That will just help to have really crispy biscuits. But if you want to use it sooner than that, just leave it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. If you have left it in the fridge overnight, just make sure you take it out about an hour before you want to roll it, or the dough will be really stiff. So I've rested my dough overnight, and I've taken it out of the refrigerator about an hour ago, and it's ready to roll. You want to roll the dough to about 1/2 centimetre thick. Using my star-shaped cutter, or you could use a different shape, I'm just going to cut out my biscuits. I'm going to place them onto a lined tray and repeat until I've no more dough left. I've collected up the dough scraps, and now I'm just re-rolling it again. So I've got my beautiful star biscuits, and I've preheated the oven to 140 degrees Celsius. I'm going to bake them for about 20 minutes until they're a light golden brown. So my stars have baked up beautifully. They're a lovely rich golden colour, and they're going to be super crispy. Once they're cooled, you want to transfer them into an airtight container as soon as possible, and that's going to help them have that lovely crunch. For the festive season, it's lovely to ice them with some white icing and some hundreds and thousands, or whatever decorations you have. So I'm now going to let them cool and get on with making the icing. So I've got some regular icing sugar here, and I've just sifted it, and I've got some boiling water, and I'm just going to add it in very slowly. I want a spreadable consistency, just a little at a time. And now to ice my biscuits. Great fun for all the family. Just going to sprinkle my hundreds and thousands on top. How can you not smile looking at those? There you have your Christmas biscuits. Thanks so much for tuning in, especially to our subscribers. I'll see you again next time.